have the best healthcare system on the face of the earth.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
That has a socialized system is an absolute failure. People are laying in emergency rooms for 5 days. They're still in ambulance. Okay, wait a second. Okay, yes. I'm telling. Okay, maybe not 30-year-olds, but I'm talking about older people. Okay, there's ways where we can cut the cost of our healthcare system instead of overhauling everything. There's ways to cut it. First of all healthcare should be tax deductible, all of it. When people have to buy healthcare, they should be able to deduct it from their taxes. That's first of all. Second of all, they should put a cap on all tort reform.
Don't want to deal with the lawyers.
Hold on. In California, there's a cap of $250,000 for every single lawsuit. Okay, since they instituted that cap, the lawyers have left California. Yes. Okay, let me tell you something. Hold on. No, one of the biggest reasons why the doctors perform so many tests is because of defensive medicine. They have to make sure that they don't get sued. Okay, that's why they have such high insurance costs, and those costs always get put onto the consumer. Okay, another way they should stop giving the same type this blue ribbon care to the illegal aliens. Okay, you can't. If there's an emergency, yes, you have to treat them. Okay, that's the way we are. We're good people. But you know what? When I went to an emergency room when my son cracked his head open, okay, I had about 25 illegal aliens over there because they had common cold with sniffles. There should be a state trooper standing over there asking for their documents. If they don't have it, get out.
All right, let me take a couple of these one. Now, a couple of these I might have come off in late because I didn't.
No, I was there.
Okay, let me do the first one. The whole idea of socialized medicine. First of all, let's not get too carried away with socialism as the word that we use. No one is proposing under Medicare that the government controls the means of production. Go to your doctor, your hospital. And Medicare, you don't need to go to Canada. You don't need to go to London. You don't need to go to Israel. You can go to the United States of America and see that a lot of people, show of hands, how many people are on Medicare? Okay. You can, before you leave, you don't need to do it now. You can ask people who are on Medicare whether they find our single-payer system.
It's great. The problem is...
Can I interrupt you? I may answer that you can have whatever you want. The second thing is about tort reform. I hear it a lot. CBO was asked this exact question. First of all, 46 out of 50 states, not just California, 46 out of 50 states have tort reform. In fact, some of the toughest states for tort reform, California, Texas, Florida, have some of the greatest increased insurance rates. Why? The insurance companies are making savings in those states, like in Texas, with a $250,000 cap that you asked for. They're taking the money and putting it in their pocket. There's no reduction to citizens. They're just taking it as bonus. And by the way, the CBO was asked, what if you had the Texas system in all 50 states? They said you get some savings, 0.05%. And because the reason is, and they assumed, by the way, when they did that study, they were asked to make assumptions. They assumed they would have a 30% reduction, which no one thinks you're going to have a 30% reduction, but they assumed you still don't save that much money because they went to the states that have it and watched how the insurance companies operate. They're not going to give you the money, my friend. You may think they are, but they're not. And now the point about undocumented people. I agree with you. This is a big problem. First of all, we can come back and do a whole town hall meeting on immigration. You'll find I probably agree with you more than I disagree with you. The problem is this, is that making hospital emergency rooms where doctors are going to have to make the decision, serious, no, you go leave, you stay, you got a fever, you got swine flu, you stay, you got the regular flu, you go, it's putting doctors and hospitals in an untenable situation. But even if you say just emergency care for undocumented people, it's an enormous